Hello viewers. Today we'll talk about a very important hormone in our body called thyroid hormone, and also about what are the signs and symptoms indicating that you might have low thyroid level, also called hypothyroidism. The thyroid is a small gland in your neck that makes thyroid hormones T3 and T4. Thyroid hormones play several vital roles in the body. They almost affect every cell and organ of the body. They control the calories burn rate, thus involving weight gain or loss. This hormone also regulates the speed at which the heart beats. Thyroid hormone also influences the speed at which the food passes along the digestive tract. When your thyroid gland works properly, it balances the release of T3 and T4 hormones, which regulate the body's metabolism. Hypothyroidism affects around 5% of the general population around the globe. Nearly 5 out of every 100 Americans have hypothyroidism. The chances of hypothyroidism increase with age, and it is higher in females than males. If the body produces thyroid hormone more than needed, then the condition is called hyperthyroidism. And if the body produces less amount of thyroid hormone, then it leads to hypothyroidism. These two conditions have different signs and symptoms. Today we'll talk briefly about hypothyroidism symptoms and what they will do to the body. Remember that these are just symptoms. You have to consult with your physician before jumping to any conclusion. Let's take a look at 10 symptoms you may experience if you have hypothyroidism. Number 1. Weight gain. One of the most common symptoms of hypothyroidism is weight gain because thyroid hormones usually help in the breakdown of body fat. They help the pancreas and liver function to metabolize stored calories for energy. And when the body produces low thyroid hormones, all these actions are disrupted. The body holds on to the calories and stores them in fats, leading to weight gain. Number 2. Tiredness. Fatigue is also common in thyroid disease, but it is different from the typical fatigue that people experience after a night of poor sleep or in stressful times. Instead of a whole night's sleep in hypothyroidism, you will wake up brain fogged and unfreshed because your body is producing low thyroid hormone. The rate of metabolism also decreases, and less energy will be in the body for activities. Number 3. Feeling cold. When the body burns calories, heat is produced. But people with hypothyroidism do not produce enough thyroid hormone to convert and utilize stored energy. So less energy is available to maintain body temperature than normal individuals. If you have observed that you are feeling colder lately compared to other people, it could be a sign of hypothyroidism. Number 4. Constipation. When you have an underactive thyroid level, constipation can be a serious problem for you. Hypothyroidism slows down the movement of the digestive tract. When food passes through the large intestine, water is absorbed and stool is formed. If the contraction of the muscles of the intestine is slowed down, more absorption of water occurs, which ultimately leads to constipation. Number 5. Hair loss. If the thyroid condition is severe or untreated, it can lead to hair loss. Hair grows at the root in the bottom of your hair follicles on your scalp. The blood vessels of your scalp feed the root and make the growth of your hair. When hormone disruption occurs, hair falls out and may not be replaced by new growth. If you have observed an unusual pattern in hair loss, consult your doctor. Number 6. Feeling depressed. Some people may develop mental health problems if the thyroid is not working as it should be. Hypothyroidism can affect the ability to think, which can make it difficult for the person to learn new things, and it also affects the mood. Number 7. Dry and itching skin. Like hair follicles, the skin has rapid turnover. In hypothyroidism, the normal cycle of skin regrowth is disturbed. It means skin takes longer than usual to regrow. The dead cells also take longer to shed and thus lead to dryness and itching. Number 8. Heavy or irregular periods. Thyroid hormones interact with other hormones that control the menstrual cycle. So abnormal levels of it can ultimately disrupt the signals of other hormones. Moreover, thyroid hormone also directly affects the uterus and ovaries. One study indicates that 30% of women with abnormal menstrual cycles have hypothyroidism. Number 9. Trouble concentration and memory loss. Low thyroid hormone can cause difficulty in concentration, and people feel confused and disoriented. The link between hypothyroidism and memory loss is not fully understood, but memory improves with the treatment of low thyroid hormone. Number 10. Weakness and aches in muscles and joints. In hypothyroidism, the metabolism of the body shifts toward catabolism. In catabolism, the body breaks down the tissue like muscle for energy. Therefore, muscle strength decreases and leads to weakness and aches in muscles and joints. So viewers, these are the 10 signs and symptoms that may indicate that you have hypothyroidism. If you like this video, make sure to share it with your friends and family. You might help someone confused about this condition. Make sure to like this video and subscribe to our channel to view more content like this. And don't forget to consult your doctor if you suspect that you could be having hypothyroidism.